What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Daily Grind. I'm your host, Chump Change. This is live and recorded. If you guys have any suggestions, questions, or concerns after the fact, leave in the comments below or just tag me in the live chat. What's going on? We have Zapirate, Kyle Rosa. What's up, buddy? Let me see. Overwar Tech. We have Kyle. I said Kyle Rosa. Automatic Beats, Sloth Squash. What's up, buddy? Who else? Power Minds Crypto. Go back to school, buddy. I know you're in school. What the hell are you doing? Get out of here. Gotta learn stuff, all right? You don't just, get privileges not learning, so go learn. All right, Wealth Talks, what's up, buddy? GBM, what's up, man? Good to see you. Flip This Crypto. Who else? Endless Mining, good to see you, buddy. Haven't seen you in a bit. Joe Brown, what's up? Hey, no school today due to snow. Oh, you poor bastard. Well, get outside and shovel. Help your parents, will you? All right. All Set Miner, what's up, man? All right, let's do it. Let's see. Market sucks today, or it's just down a bit, but it's due to some stuff, I guess, right? There was a video from Altcoin Daily that I want to go over. I want to show you guys because I think it's quite important and it kind of made a lot of sense. Then we have a Bloomberg interview with Brian Armstrong, the CEO, or the CEO of Coinbase, right? Then we have some trading videos that I'd like to go over and just kind of see where the market's going. So I guess we'll start obviously looking at the price of Bitcoin, 22.3, which is if we break the 20,000 mark, we're going to be looking like a pretty heavy downside if I'm not mistaken. Then we have 15.68 for ETH. Fear and Greed Index looking at 50, neutral, not too bad. I'm wondering if it's going to be in fear tomorrow. We'll see, I guess. Top 10 coins: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, BNB, USD Coin, XRP, OKB, Cardano, Polygon, and Dogecoin. Nothing's changed. What is this? Lido staked Ether, 12th place. I don't remember seeing that yesterday. Maybe it was. That's strange. Interesting. Someone actually brought up a good point yesterday to me. Let's look at this real quick before we move on to where, like, the main points of this video. I want to look at Flux and their market cap. Bro, actually, you know what? We can go to Coin Market Cap. Let's do that. Yeah, let's go to Coin Market Cap. Let's look up Flux. And then I want to look up Caspa, because somebody said Caspa flipped Flux. Am I incorrect by saying that? Market cap 210 right here, million. Let's see. Let me open another tab real quick, just for shits, because I forgot to look this up and it just dawned on me that I forgot. Caspa, let's see. If you guys have any questions, feel free to add me in the chat. Oh, if I could spell Caspa, that'd be nice. There we go. 237 million. So it did. Look at this. So Flux 210 million, and Caspa's market cap now has more than Flux. That's kind of concerning for Flux anyways. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think about that. All right, this is the main video that I wanted to go over today. This is a huge shout out to Altcoin Daily. I will leave a link to their channel down in the description below. Go sub to these guys. I mean, they're awesome. They put out a video every day, and this video kind of made a lot of sense, and I'd like to get into the charts and stuff afterwards with a few traders here. So let's just listen to this and see what happens. There we go.
Attention crypto holders. There are two big catalysts in the cryptocurrency market today that, if either of these two catalysts play out, could send crypto prices lower, a lot lower. Not trying to create FUD, because rest assured, in today's video, I'm going to give you the full picture. Do not be fooled. What are the two catalysts crypto holders are worried about? Number one, the SEC will take action against Ethereum and classify Ethereum as an unregistered security. In fact, Coinbase CEO recently warned that the SEC may consider Ethereum a security. Not that he wants this, just warning that the SEC is cracking down.
And it's not surprising, by the way. You know, the current financial system is built on 40-year-old technology. Some of the laws have been around for 100 years before the internet even existed.
If the SEC decided to take action against Ethereum and deem Ethereum an unregistered security, that would surely tank the market. Because if that happens, virtually no cryptos except Bitcoin could live, let alone thrive, in America.
What do you guys think about that? That's a pretty when I heard that, I was like, that's so true. If they decided to say it was an unregistered security, all of these other altcoins are effed royally. And it makes sense to a lot of you guys, right, in the chat. Let me know.
That action would create fear, uncertainty, and doubt across the world. This is particularly of concern to the cryptocurrency industry in America because the SEC just went after popular cryptocurrency exchange Kraken to discontinue what they call their unregistered security offering, i.e. the staking that you can do on Kraken's platform is an unregistered security to the SEC. They made them pay $30 million, settle the SEC charges. You can no longer stake on Kraken. Crypto catalyst number two could be a massive unlock of both Bitcoin and Ethereum flooding the open market this month.
So this, I don't know if this is like a whole bunch of FUD or what, but I mean, obviously we know the whole Ethereum being able to be unstaked, right? With the, what was it, the Shanghai upgrade or something. That's coming eventually, I guess. They say like the end of this month, beginning of April, but I wonder if it's going to get pushed back like the merge. I mean, it probably is. But who knows? I don't want to say that. Like, I know that for a fact, but let's see, right? Also, Bitcoin, they're saying that the Mt. Gox funds or something could be released. And I don't know if it's just like to create massive panic or what. So take this with a grain of salt, but it was very interesting to me.
Crypto personality and analyst Kobe tweets, they're going to release the Mt. Gox Bitcoin the same week they unlock post-merge staked Ethereum. They just want to maximize chaos. 6 to 12 months away probably. It's going to be funny. Don't trust anyone. This was kind of a joke tweet by him back August 27th, 2022. Seems like reality is imitating parody. Mt. Gox creditors may finally start seeing their Bitcoin this month, March. Shanghai upgrade.
That'd be kind of interesting. Oh, real quick.
Where Ethereum ETH becomes unlocked from the staking contract, slated for March. This would be the...
All right, so real quick, someone in the chat said, who was it, Cobra? Gosh, I hope so. I need to unstake my bag. So if you do have the 32 Ethereum staked up, right, or whatever, it could be more. Just in general, it could be good and bad, right? So it could be good for you to get your funds out, obviously, do whatever you want with them. But if it happens all at once to everybody, it's going to tank the market 100% because people are going to sell, or if they hold it, then it won't. But you know what I mean? It's most likely people are going to try to get out. That's just my opinion.
The most massive unlock from people with mostly lower cost bases than current prices could get ugly.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
Addressing issue number one. Is Ethereum at risk of being classified as a security? And as we answer this, we need to make sure we understand the finer points of why the SEC went after Kraken's staking program in the first place. What exactly were the issues? Andrew Keys, co-founder and president of Dharma Capital on CoinDesk.
Andrew, does all this talk about ETH potentially being a security make you nervous at all?
A huge shout out to CoinDesk. I'll leave a link to their channel in the description below as well.
I don't think it makes me nervous. I think when understanding what the SEC explained, they took specific issue with how Kraken was using their program for staking as a service. When you dig into the details, there were two pieces that I found specifically compelling. One was that the SEC took issue with the commingling of assets. And the other was that rather than a technology service provider that charged a percentage of a validator's return, for example, if an Ethereum validator generated 10 Ether, you could have a 10% fee. And basically 9 Ether would go to the client, 1% would go to the technology service provider. They didn't publish the way that the staking yields were processed. So Chairman Gensler used the example that Kraken could have potentially traded to generate yield, or lent to generate yield, or staked to generate yield. So I think there was specific nuance that should be considered with respect to understanding really what the issues that were taken.
Yeah, and just to remind viewers, Kraken paid a $30 million fine to the SEC as a settlement, and they're discontinuing its crypto staking services for U.S. customers.
What lessons can we...
Old news. All right, I put a poll in the chat. I want to know what you guys think about Ethereum being unstaked. Is it going to tank the market or not?
learn from this then?
So I think the lessons learned are to potentially have non-custodial staking with assets that are not commingled, and that staking vendors really need to operate as service providers, not entities that are essentially offering a certain amount of yield that you would see in an investment contract.
Addressing issue number 2, Mt. Gox Bitcoin plus Ethereum staking, massive unlock happening at the same time this month.
That sounds like BS to me, to be honest. What do you guys think about that, the whole Mt. Gox thing? Was anybody here affected by that? I don't even know if anybody was in it that long, but I guess this was, this was like one of the first big things that went down, right, in Bitcoin's history. So, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this or if this is even true. Yeah, I think it's FUD too, to be honest.
March. First of all, the Mt. Gox Bitcoin flooding the market. This has been a FUD narrative since 2014.
Yeah. So
people have been talking about this exact thing, flooding the market with Mt. Gox coins since 2014, since right after it happened. Not saying that it won't create some sell pressure, but I do think the fear, uncertainty, and doubt around all of this has been largely overblown. And after it happens, we'll be all good. Let's talk about Ethereum staking. So the Ethereum staking unlock happens when the Shanghai upgrade goes live. This has been slated for March for a while. This is true that the unlock will happen. However, it is a myth that all the ETH staked will be unstaked and unlocked all at the same time or same day, not even the same week, not even the same month. Because when Shanghai goes live, it will actually be a waterfall or ladder sort of thing where ETH stakers will be able to unstake their ETH in waves. 100%. I've said this before, that I think the ETH staking event, although there could be some initial unstaking and initial selling in the beginning, I think being able to unstake Ethereum in the long term is bullish because it will ultimately get much more people to stake Ethereum over time, again, taking supply off the market. Not to mention, in true Ethereum fashion, Ethereum developers push back Shanghai upgrade to early April, so not even in March anymore, and it's possible they push it back even more. So I think that this is overblown. For full context and more on what exactly Ethereum's Shanghai upgrade will do, let's go back to Andrew Keys. Is he bullish or bearish?
Shanghai is scheduled to occur in late March or early April. And what this does, it enables Ethereum staking withdrawals. So essentially, we've had a one-way street where participants could stake their Ether, earn the yield, but weren't able to access that yield or the principal Ether. Now, we'll be able to have withdrawals. So big picture, I actually think short term, this could be bearish as people access liquidity. But long term, I definitely believe this to be bullish, as now there's the ability to withdraw. We believe that more will actually stake. Currently, there's about 15% of all Ether. That's about $29 billion of total market cap that's being staked. Jesus. And I could easily see that number going to 30 to 40% over the next 24 months. And lastly, I think once this upgrade is done, we're getting to the really interesting scalability upgrades. So proof of stake kind of set the stage for what's called dank sharding, where Ethereum can have shards of the network form consensus rather than having the entire network form consensus. So getting this kind of logistical upgrade out of the way sets the stage for a really important scalability upgrade, which is kind of what Ethereum has really promised and has researched over the last 5-7 years.
Get your tickets to NFT.
That's an interesting thing in the chat. Let me read this. So Chris Nichols said, I wonder how many people that are staked in ETH are actually at a loss from when they staked. May prevent a lot of people from selling. And that's kind of a good point, actually, because before the merge, I mean, we know that Ethereum all-time high was what, over 4K? So yeah, that kind of makes sense, actually. How many people did lose money and how many people are not going to I guess not going to sell. So that's going to be an interesting thing. I honestly don't think that they're going to what's it called? Be actually, I guess, dumping it all at once. I think it'll be released incrementally because I know that, I mean, Ethereum's smart, right? The devs are smart. They're not going to allow the market to be tanked. Because right now, I mean, why do you think the whole staking thing has taken this long, I guess, to get your money back? They locked it up for a reason. They want control, right? So, yeah, I don't think they're going to allow it to dump, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know if it's going to... And you know what? I figured out what the hell was going on with my computer too, why things are slow. I think it's my my camera system. I changed some settings. It's been effing it up. DJ said he just got here. Good morning. What's up, buddy? So there's some news about, well, FUD, right? And kind of news about Ethereum obviously being unstaked, right? What it's going to do to the market. And then there is a tweet going around or something going around saying that the Mt. Gox funds may be released at the same time. So that's going to be an issue, obviously, if that's true. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Now this thing's not going to play because I skip forward. FUD makes me hungry for pho. Is that what you said? What the hell's pho? PHO? I'm going to have to Google that. All right. Now this is going to be lame. It's not going to work. God damn it. Hold on one second, guys. I apologize. Let me refresh. Doesn't like being skipped forward, apparently, while I'm live. What the hell's going on? All right, I'm going to kill Coin360 because that usually screws things up. All right, what do you guys got in the chat? Let's see the poll, actually. What do you guys have? Do you think Ethereum being unstaked will tank the market? 62% of you said yes. Damn. Kind of scary. Not going to lie. Let me change this auto. Maybe that'll work. I want some pho. What the hell's pho? I don't have to Google it. What is it? The soup? Noodles and rice? Asian noodles and rice? Is that what it is? Vietnamese soup dish? You guys are weird as hell. You know that? All right. Well, I was trying to make this play. I don't know why it's not. We have a couple other things I want to go over too. A couple other videos I want to watch. All right, F it. Sorry, Altcoin Daily. Thanks for the video, but it sucked. This is Crypto Love. I kind of want to see what he has to say about the market, but there's also been apparently a huge sell-off. Looking right here, these whales sold basically $1 billion in Bitcoin in just an hour, which is kind of concerning, right? Which is maybe why we saw the big dump. So let's see if this will even play. I don't even know. Hopefully it will. I'm gonna put him down to 360 because it doesn't matter, right? All right, there we go.
Guys, just now we had a massive crypto.
Nope. Oh my god, it's driving me nuts, guys. I apologize. I don't know why this shit doesn't work now. All right. Well, let's talk about what we're going to do this afternoon until I can get this thing to friggin' play. We are going to be going over ASIC prices, right? So I made that whole spreadsheet with Mr. Dupran. We had Patrick Murphy and who else? Steven Cicero all kind of collaborating to make a big spreadsheet. So I want to go over prices and try to find the best deals on ASICs today again. We'll do that live with you guys. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. Let me refresh this. This is so aggravating. It's only when I rewind it. It doesn't want to like catch up. So strange. There we go. See if this works. It did work. I can't pause it apparently. Fail, delete Windows. I'm gonna have to update my driver, I think. I don't know what the hell's going on. It's got to be my driver, to be honest. I don't know. All right, let's get rid of this crap. Red Panda's watch list. Get this out of here. Let's see. This guy's face. I feel like that's the next hobbyist face right here. That's the next one we're going to see on the channel. What do you guys think? This one?
Now, we had a massive crypto
there it
dump.
is. Now
And you
it plays.
will not believe who dumped billions.
Bro. I have a bro button, but I don't know which one it is. God damn it. This is miserable. Well, failing miserably. Let's go to articles, I guess, because this shit ain't gonna work today for whatever reason. All right. Anyways, let's see, guys. Hit that like button. Appreciate you hanging out with me. Let's check out what they have. Bitcoin bridge to Avalanche reaches record daily mint over 2K BTC. What the hell is this about? What is this about? Man, I honestly think it's my camera system that's effing things up. It's got to be. What is this? So, interest in bridging Bitcoin. What the hell? To the Avalanche smart contract blockchain. Thing stops playing in my ear. Hold on. Nope. God, if I rewind it, it stops playing. But as soon as I'm doing something else, it starts playing.
Guys, just now, we
All right,
had a massive crypto.
No, it's not working. God damn it. All right, I'm done with videos. What do you guys want to talk about? Let's do it. I was trying to do it. Sorry, fellas. But this is kind of concerning to me. Don't you guys think? The whole market cap thing. Flux is now lower than Caspa in market cap. Is that interesting? Crypto Mikhail, what's up, buddy? Having computer problems. I'm going to have to friggin' wipe this computer today. It's driving me nuts. I don't know what the hell's going on with it. What's this all about? The Bitcoin bridge to Avalanche reaches record daily mint of over 2K BTC. This was dropped today at 6 a.m. So this is 2 hours ago. I guess we'll let me read through this. I don't know if this matters to anybody, but it says interest in bridging Bitcoin BTC to the Avalanche smart contract blockchain continues to do swell as the supply of wrapped Bitcoin, the largest wrapped version of Bitcoin on Ethereum, dwindles. Let's see. On Thursday, over 2,000 BTC, $44 million, was ported to Avalanche, the largest single-day BTC.B mint on record, according to the data sourced from Pseudomonas. How do you even say that? Analysis. 0x Acid's dashboard on Dune Analytics that has lifted the total circulating supply of BTC. I don't even know what this means. I don't know what any of this means right here. You guys know? Is anybody involved with this? Whatever the hell this is. What's up, guys? Good to see you. Sorry. This is an epic fail this morning because my computer doesn't want to freaking cooperate with me. Driving me nuts. So I apologize. Like, look at all this shit. What's happening? Brutal. Bitcoin long liquidations hits highest level since August. Ooh, that's kind of interesting. Let's see what that says. Yeah, my computer's shit right now. Look at this. Just fuck. I need an ad blocker. 100%. All right. Bitcoin's long liquidations hit highest level since August. Centralized exchanges liquidated bullish long futures worth over $62 million during the early Asian hours. Interesting. Bitcoin's BTC early Friday slide triggered by concerns about crypto leverage from the futures market. Exchanges liquidated longs or bullish Bitcoin futures worth over 62, I'm assuming million, Dude, what is happening right now? There we go. 62 million during the Asian hours, the highest amount since August, according to data from Glassnode. Short liquidations worth just over 500,000 were also observed. Liquidation happens when the market moves against a trader's bullish/bearish bet, leaving them with insufficient funds to keep the leverage trade open. The dominance of long liquidation shows the leverage was skewed on a bullish side, meaning most traders were positioned for a price rally. Bitcoin was the leading cryptocurrency by market value, fell over 5% to 22,000, reaching the lowest since February 14th, CoinDesk data shows. Shares in Silvergate fell 50% on Thursday after the crypto-friendly lender said it's evaluating its ability to continue as a going concern and delayed filing its annual report with the Securities and Exchange Commission. Bitcoin's late reaction to Silvergate news perhaps stemmed from the fears that the crisis at the bank, known to facilitate funds transfers between exchanges and other market participants, may worsen the liquidity crunch in the crypto market. Most exchanges on Thursday announced a suspension of business tied with Silvergate. Interesting. I'm really mad we can't watch those videos. I friggin' watched them all. I was like ready to go. God damn it. So mad about it. I apologize, guys. Anyways, let's see. OBS. No, it's not my OBS. My OBS is fine. It's legit. Like, so yeah, I did some settings on my personal camera system, and I think that's bogging down my internet or something. It has to be. There's nothing else that could be doing it. So it's either that or it's my drivers on these 3090s. I haven't updated them in a long time, to be honest. I'll do that today. Swim with the whales or get eaten like a guppy, said Mr. Geek of all trades. All right, let's see what else we got. Actually, I like Cointelegraph. You guys ever go here? Cointelegraph, shout out to them. I'll leave a link to them below as well as CoinDesk. I want to see. Let me zoom out a bit. All right. Actually, they're pretty on top of their stuff too, these guys here. So let's zoom in here. The metaverse testing the limits of what is legally possible. So the metaverse stuff is kind of why I was like intrigued by that render token, right? Good morning, Boinka. Good to see you, buddy. PowerMind said, want to look over my RX 400 and 500 rig. You want to, or do I want to? Because if you're asking me if I want to, the answer is no. Coinbase cutting ties with Silvergate forces crypto hedge fund to find a new bank. Let's read that one. That looks interesting. All right. It says a total of 5 crypto companies ended their partnership with Silvergate Bank on March 2nd after a series of lawsuits and investigations against the bank. Interesting. I zoom this in. There we go. Silvergate Bank, a prominent leader to crypto firms, lost 5 partners on March 2nd due to the slew of investigations and lawsuits against it. Coinbase, Paxos, Gemini, Bitstamp, and Galaxy Digital were some of the most notable crypto firms using Silvergate as their banking partner. However, the termination of service by Coinbase has also forced a crypto hedge fund to look for an alternate banking partner. Interesting. It says today Silvergate lost Coinbase, Circle, Paxos, Galaxy, CBOE. We maintain relationships with several banking partners. We are sensitive to the concerns around Silvergate and are in the process of unwinding certain services with them and notifying customers. Otherwise, all Circle services, include USDC, are operating as normal. So that's kind of cool. At least nothing really happened. On March 3rd, a crypto hedge fund called Digital Asset Capital Management, or DACM, with the asset worth over 400 million, announced it was looking for a new banking partner in Switzerland. Post-Silvergate chaos, DACM used Silvergate's real-time network to move funds to and from Coinbase Global's platform. That sounds weird. All right. An interview with Bloomberg, DACM co-founder Richard Galvin said that although certain banks in the United States can handle crypto transactions, they are not as crypto-focused as Silvergate. He added that finding a new partner could take time, and they are speaking to some Swiss banks. Switzerland was one of the first countries to regulate and offer banking licenses to crypto banks. SEBA Bank AG, for example, is a fully regulated institution that secured a bank and securities dealer license from the Swiss Financial Market Supervisory, how do you say that, authority in August 2019. Silvergate was popular with crypto companies because of its instant and real-time bank transfer services. Thus, moving forward in the absence of such facilities might take longer. In the U.S. Signature Bank, it seems to be the next popular fintech bank of choice for crypto companies. Coinbase had already shifted its prime customers' banking transfer to Signature Bank. Signature Bank might be the next best choice for crypto firms, but the question is for how long. In December 2022, Signature Bank announced its intention to withdraw up to $10 billion in deposits from clients holding digital assets, starting a general exodus from the cryptocurrency sector. The bank had already severed ties with Binance, discontinuing its Swift banking services for the crypto exchange. While the crypto companies have always found it difficult to find a banking partner due to the absence of clear regulations around the market, the Silvergate saga has raised the difficulty level of transferring cash to crypto exchanges. That was kind of an interesting article. Interesting. What do you guys think about that? All right, I'm going to kill this poll in the chat. Again, I apologize. We can't continue the scheduled programming because my computer sucks right now. But I'm going to give it another shot. I'm going to give it one more shot. And then that's it. And then that's it. Let's see. Where are we at? Crypto love.
Well, Shakalaka, really bad news for the markets.
Don't touch it.
Can Bitcoin survive? Stay tuned.
This is Mr. Bitcoin Love.
Hello, Miranda here from Crypto Love. Today's video, we're taking a look at a lot of very interesting charts for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, including
Let's see what he says about
it looks really, really bad
the charts
for the markets.
I'll leave a link to
can
him down in the
Bitcoin
description below as well.
survive despite this, before we get into it, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. Come join us on Twitter at the Crypto Love. Push that like button. Today, fear and greed at 50. I expect by tomorrow it'll be back into fear. The overall market's down 4% today. Bitcoin at 22,429, Ethereum at 1572, BNB at 290.
So I want to see if he mentions the whales moving $1 billion of Bitcoin.
Bitcoin right now dropping below this yellow line. We were talking about this possibility yesterday. How the last two times we had a golden cross of the yellow and, or excuse me, golden cross of the orange and the green line. Bitcoin price actually dropped below the yellow line all the way down to the green line right now around $20,000. That is a very possible scenario for Bitcoin. Despite that, Bitcoin's been range bound in this box for almost a full year now. I would say 75% of the year at this point. So that being said, what's going on in the markets? Why does it look so bad? Well, the bear market is not over. If we take a look at the bear market macro index spread, these levels on the bear market macro index spread have marked major tops in the market. 1973, 1990, 2000, 2008, and today, not looking good. Turns out this was a fake out. It was heading up, shot back down, but all the way so quickly, came all the way back up. Pair that with valuations not looking attractive on the S&P's composite index trailing 10-year nominal earnings yield. Long-term investors should not touch the market with a 10-foot pole. Current valuations have marked iconic tops in the market in 1929, 1968, 1999, and today. All of these suggesting market tops. Can Bitcoin survive? Well, things are looking not bad for Bitcoin at the moment, despite going down 4% yesterday. We just had the first monthly close above the 10 MA line.
That's a good thing.
Granted, Bitcoin's only been around for not that long. However, the last few times this happened, 2015, 2019, signaled the start of a new bull run for Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin hasn't been through a recession yet, but if things are to hold, this could look good for Bitcoin. However, maybe 2022 was just a year of opportunity. Maybe 2022 was a year of something looking really bad for Bitcoin, like
look at that chart.
Continuing
That's
downward.
insane.
Nobody will know until things start turning around. Right now, another great signal that can underlie the start of a new bull run Already done a good job in 2015, back here, 2018, right here, COVID crash 2020. Bitcoin has already reclaimed this red line not far from a buy signal, should that happen. Update here as soon as we get a green signal. So a lot of bullish signals for Bitcoin. Inevitable target would be the top of this Tenkan line. Don't be fooled by Bitcoin's recent long time frame price action. In previous bear markets, whenever the price reached the Tenkan line,
it's like 50K,
it reached previous high projections, which right now is $50,000. Could this just be a fake out? Certainly could. If you stay tuned till the end, I'll tell you exactly why. Bitcoin's pattern with the realized price. We can see the COVID crash below the realized price was a black swan event. If Bitcoin cycle repeats, we're just getting started and the halving is just coming up soon. So we can see when it dips below the realized price and then finds support above there, takes off. Dips below, finds support above there, takes off. Dips below, finds support above there. Could be where it's about to take off. This indicator certainly looks like it's about to take off. We just have a bullish cross of the 14 monthly SMA. Each time this has happened has been pretty much all up territory for Bitcoin. So could this be a massive fake out? It certainly could. You have to consider, I've been asking myself a lot recently, you know, back when the US printed a ton of money, and I can just show you on the chart when that was right here, okay? Back when the US printed a bunch of money, look what happened a few months later with Bitcoin price. Boom, shot up $10,000 to $60,000. Well, guess what just happened? China, Japan just printed a ton of money. And actually, this is a lot steeper than back here, a lot steeper. So, a few months out, could this cause all the markets to go up? Certainly. Might it not? It could. But there's other things too. You have to remember that a record 67% of Bitcoin supply hasn't moved in at least a year despite macroeconomic uncertainty. These hodlers are just hodling. That's 2/3 of the supply has not moved. That's a lot. Pair that with the heat signature of institutional buying. Buying on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, not buying Saturday, Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, not buying Saturday, Sunday. Does that sound like retail buying? No. So, what does that mean? Well, we have the halving coming up about a year out, a year and 3 weeks out, a year and 4 weeks out, something like that. But should we head there? We could go up to $50,000 like was talked about in this previous chart right here. Okay, first stop could be $50,000. And then come back down, find some support, and then
what do you guys think?
Heading up to $200,000. That would be great. And then come back down.
I don't
and then
know
$90,000, and then come back down. And when it comes back down,
soon,
yikes, $30,000, $40,000. Not great. But
all right, I'm glad that video made it the whole way through. Sorry, I would have paused it and talked to you guys in the middle, but I didn't want to risk it not, coming back. All right, let's see. Coinbase. Somebody said something. Solar Miner said Coinbase outage at the same time as the drop. What, recently? Or are you talking about the scheduled maintenance they're having like this weekend? I think it's the 4th. Or maybe it's either the 4th or the 6th or something. I saw it the other day on my account. The whole thing about that, I don't know. I honestly have no idea what's going on with that. But I know they like scheduled it during something specific, which is kind of weird. Kind of ironic, right? All right, let me see if I can find the next thing. So shout out to Crypto Love. I'll leave a link to his channel down in the description. Who else did I want to watch? It was the Bloomberg video. I want to see if that plays actually with the Coinbase CEO. It was kind of interesting. So again, I like to go over this stuff in the mornings if we can. And then what we do is more crypto mining stuff in the afternoon. So let's it's just good to get all the education we can in the morning. All right. Let's see. And Yeti, yes, I'm going to be calling you this afternoon, if that's okay. All right, let's see if this plays. This is Bloomberg and the Coinbase CEO, Brian Armstrong. Let's see. I'm not going to... it's fine. Screw it. All right, let's do it.
Brian, thank you so much for joining us. You recently made this big, interesting bet as a centralized exchange on decentralization. A year or so ago, decentralization was a big worry for traditional financial players, but more so now, there are a lot of concerns about the space. So what is the case for traditional financial players to care about DeFi?
Yeah. Well, we're definitely excited about DeFi at Coinbase, and we want to make sure we help build the future of this technology
So
here
quiet.
in America. Actually, a lot of traditional financial services firms are integrating this technology. I mean, everybody from JP Morgan, Visa and MasterCard, Franklin Templeton, they have projects and teams internally working on how to integrate crypto into their services. And I think the reason for that is that 80% of Americans are not happy with the current financial system as it is today. They think it's too slow, the fees are too high, it doesn't serve everybody equally, and a lot of the technology was built 40 years ago, the laws were 100 years ago, and so people are really excited about how crypto as a technology can help improve and update the financial system, and that's why we're here at Coinbase. We want to make sure that we enable that as well.
But there are still near-term challenges, and which are the biggest among them? Are they the idea of hacks and any vulnerabilities in the system, or is it the regulatory environment in the United States?
Yeah, I mean, my number one priority this year is the policy environment. So we need to make sure that that gets to a good place in the U.S. The rest of the world has actually embraced crypto. We've seen all the major financial hubs, Singapore and Hong Kong and London, and the EU just passed comprehensive crypto legislation. So really what I believe should happen in the United States is that we need a clear rule book so that this industry can be built here. We don't want it to be like 5G or semiconductors that went offshore. It's actually a matter of national security. We get the future of the financial system built here inside the United States. And so I've been spending more time in D.C., here in New York, but in D.C. in particular, we're trying to meet with the relevant folks that could help draft legislation so Congress can come in and pass comprehensive legislation. Before
we get to the Washington of it all, I want to still look out 5 years from now, because there are a lot of financial players, as you say, that are looking at tokenization. A lot of it's happening in the private markets. To the extent that you think traditional securities can be tokenized, 5 years from now, are you collaborating with any banks to get to that point?
Yeah, so crypto is many different things, right? There are crypto securities, which we believe there should be a robust market for that in the U.S. In fact, we acquired a broker-dealer license. It's still dormant right now, but we'd like to work with the SEC to activate that and create a healthy market structure to trade crypto securities. Now, of the 1,000 assets we've looked at Coinbase, 800 of them we've rejected. We don't think we have, maybe they're securities. 200 or so of them we have listed on our platform. We believe those are commodities. And so we're going to continue to build that piece of our business. We're regulated by the CFTC, for instance, and make sure we grow that piece as well. But crypto is many things. It's commodities, it's securities, it's stable coins, it's artwork, it's decentralized identity systems. And so it's tough for people to wrap their head around, but it's ultimately going to have many different regulators.
Before we get to the regulatory part of this, too, we were talking kind of about traditional financial players and what role they have in this place.
Flip this crypto. Have a good day, buddy.
What relationship do you have to high-frequency trading firms? Prior to the implosion of FTX, you saw them working, for example, with IEX. Have you had any conversations with them or any others?
Well, we're always talking with different firms out there and other exchanges that may want to trade crypto in various ways. We can act as a brokerage, or exchange, a custodian. We can play different roles in different market structures. And in financial services, you often see, a company that may compete on one product, they're actually collaborators on another product. And so we want to make sure that we're helping integrate crypto into all aspects of the financial system so we can update the financial system.
So you were talking about the SEC, the CFTC, the SEC's crackdowns as of late in particular. You work with a lot of institutions. Hedge funds had been very much getting into crypto prior to last year. I'm wondering if the SEC's crackdown is starting to scare any of them away.
Well, in a way, actually, I think Coinbase has been a net beneficiary of this because there's essentially a flight to quality. Coinbase, we're a public company. We have audited financial statements. We're a qualified custodian. I mean, we're basically the choice, based here in the U.S. that hedge funds are going to want to work with. And so in Q4, I mentioned this on our earnings call, actually, that we saw an increase in the number of institutions onboarding to Coinbase. Now, a lot of them haven't deployed substantial capital to crypto yet in this market environment. They're kind of waiting and seeing, but it's great to see them onboarding, and that's kind of a coiled spring that I think could unleash a lot of potential in the next market change.
Hedge funds still flocking to crypto. Listen, we are resetting here just really quickly here with Brian Armstrong, the CEO of Coinbase, for our Bloomberg television and radio listeners. Getting into the complicated regulatory environment now. Stablecoins. You were talking about how there are multiple regulators for the crypto industry, but who should be the primary regulator for stablecoins? And is there a case for them to be overseen more like money market funds?
Well, I think Congress ultimately is the one that's going to create the laws in the United States, right? And so we could probably use new legislation, new laws around how stablecoins should be regulated. I don't presume to tell them how to do that, but I think some of the key things are uncontroversial. I mean, we need to have one-to-one backing of assets behind these stablecoins. We need to have audited financial statements to make sure the firms issuing these are doing a good job. So these are just kind of basic good practices, and I think a stablecoin bill is one of the first things that could really help get consensus and move things forward in DC.
To the extent you still have concerns around the stablecoin industry, what would they be?
I mean, as broadly as a concept, I don't have concerns about it. There may be individual stablecoins which are better or worse. I mean, we actually recently delisted, BUSD as an example, and the reason we did that was, Paxos had gotten, who's the issuer of BUSD, had been kind of ordered to stop minting it. So we were concerned about liquidity issues for our customers. But we're always evaluating through our internal processes different stablecoins, different assets, and updating when we see new information that comes to light.
I'm curious about your own way of using stablecoins. Recently in the fourth quarter, it showed that, in your filings, it showed that USDC has doubled in your holdings prior to the quarter before. Why is that the case?
Well, okay, so USDC is growing quite a lot, and I think actually USDC is it's the best answer to a stablecoin in the United States, right? It's issued by Circle, which is a US-based company. We're in partnership with them, and we want to see that grow. It's also been a really nice source of subscription and services revenue for us, which is, in contrast to trading fees, which are quite volatile. We've seen in our Q4 earnings that our subscription and services revenue is now 47% of Coinbase's revenue, almost half. And so that's allowing us to build a more predictable business with a diversified set of revenue streams. So yeah, I'm quite bullish on USD coin, and I feel like that's a good solution for the US.
Does that look a lot more like traditional banking?
Not necessarily, no. I mean, in traditional, there's many differences. In traditional banking, there's fractional reserve, they have banking licenses, there's capital requirements. Everything in USD coin is backed 100%. There's no fractional reserve. So I think of USD coin as a really important tool to help payments be more efficient globally. It's helping provide, access to, something like a bank account, but it could be self-custodial for many people around the world who don't have access to a stable currency. It can improve even, a lot of DeFi, which you mentioned at the beginning. The trading pairs are denominated in USD coin. So these are all good things which are an important part of the ecosystem.
So let's move to the staking part of the business here, because you have been concerned, you've voiced concerns, you and your colleagues, about the SEC's definition of staking and how they've approached staking. Are you prepared to fight the SEC at any front if you need to?
I give it to Brian. He's a good talker.
Yeah, so I mean, we recently saw there was a settlement with Kraken, that's another exchange out there, and they have what they called a staking product. It was kind of more of a yield product, but in Coinbase's case, our staking product is not a security. There's many differences. I mean, customers never turn over their assets to Coinbase, for instance. They're always in the customer's possession, and we're really just providing a service that passes through those coins to help them, participate in staking, which is a decentralized protocol. So that's an important part of the crypto economy that we want to make sure that we ensure that that's out there. And we're prepared to defend that in court if we need to, but we're never looking for a fight. We want to work collaboratively with regulators all over the world, but we have to follow rule of law, and in this case, I think we're well within the law. Given
the stance the SEC has been taking regarding defining certain assets as securities, is there anything that you think will need to get to that point? Mm-hmm.
Well, the SEC has expressed their view about what is a security, and they've taken kind of an expansive view of that. Coinbase, we've evaluated over 1,000 different assets, and as I mentioned earlier, 800 of them we've rejected, and we do think they have some properties of being a security, so we don't trade those today. Another 200 or so of them we do trade today, and we feel that those are commodities. So, look, I think as a CEO, we want to basically just have a clear rule book, right? And if a clear rules are published, we're happy to follow it, and if those rules change, we're happy to follow those. But I think, when we became a public company, we explained to the SEC in our S1 filing and in dozens of meetings that we've had with the SEC, I think we work pretty collaboratively with them. we've explained our business to them many times, including in our S1, and they approved us to become a public company. So we'll continue working with regulators all over the world about where the boundaries are on what's a commodity, what's a security, or what is something else.
Resetting once more for our Bloomberg radio and television audiences in conversation with Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong. We're talking about the SEC and state regulators as well. In regulatory filings, you've noted that you've received investigative subpoenas from the SEC and state regulators. How and when do you get those resolved?
Yeah, well, subpoenas are really just requests for information, right? And so we're in dialogue with regulators, not only here in the US at the state and federal level, but really around the world. I mean, we're in European markets and, in Singapore and in Australia, et cetera, Canada, many different markets around the world. So I think subpoenas are an important part of the process. That's them asking us a question and saying, we'd like more information on this, and we're happy to do that.
It sounds like there was a tension between the SEC and the industry before. It sounds like some of those tensions have boiled up after FTX. I'm wondering if you think that the conversations between Coinbase and the SEC in particular have gotten more or less contentious over the years.
I think we have a good relationship with the SEC commissioners and staff, and I've met with the chair as well, and so we're going to continue to invest in those relationships. I would like us to find a way to bring crypto. I think this is what they want too. Our interests are aligned. We want to bring this industry within the regulatory perimeter so that we have good consumer protection, but we also preserve the innovation potential of this. And as I said earlier, 80% of Americans want the financial system to be updated, and this is the most important technology I'm aware of that can help do that.
So you and your colleagues have also voiced a lot of concerns. Today you voiced concerns about kind of more of the crypto industry moving offshore. Draw us a picture here of what happens in 5, 10, 20 years if the digital asset landscape exists mostly outside of the United States.
Yeah.
In exchanges that are not based here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, I think that would be a terrible mistake for the United States. I mean, look at what's happening with AI, right? That's an important technology trend where it's becoming a matter of national security, right? That some of these things are built in the US. Or we saw it in the past with 5G or with semiconductors. And so if we have this really powerful technology, cryptocurrency, that has the potential to update the financial system and improve it in so many ways, how can we sit on the sidelines in America and say, oh, okay, well, we're going to let the EU pass comprehensive legislation, and so it'll be built there, and we're going to let the UAE and London and Singapore and Hong Kong. Right. I mean, this is America. We need to be a technology hub. We need to be a financial hub, and the future of this industry needs to be built right here in America.
Right, because we could be left behind if it's not. That's pretty interesting. So that was a very good interview, by the way. I actually enjoyed that quite a bit. It was informative, and it actually makes me feel better about Brian Armstrong, to be honest. He's a very, very good speaker in interviews. All right, let's see. What do you guys have in the chat? Sorry, I didn't want to pause it just in case my computer decided to fritz out again and stop working. Guys, hit that like button. 95 people here. 49 likes. Appreciate you all. All right, what else would you guys like to talk about for the remainder of today's show? We have... Again, this afternoon, I want to go over ASIC prices, best places to find them. We made a whole spreadsheet. Let me actually see if I can pull that up real quick. See if I can find that last week. I grabbed the link. It's in that video. Best ASIC deals. I pinned it in the comments. Let's see. Here we go. All right. So, endless mining, if you're still here, go double check your prices. Make sure they look good for this afternoon. What I want to do is go through everything and try to find out, again, the best deals that we can find today. Let's see. Sheet 1. Here we go. All right, so the links all here. You just click on the link and it will actually bring you right to the direct website. And then we wrote down manually all of the prices of the ASICs at these companies, right? So you can scroll through, again, endless mining right here. We got Kaboom Racks. Some of us actually have used this. Dipran actually uses this, so he knows it's a good company, and I'm kind of shocked. Their prices are super cheap on a lot of things. BT Miners, I've never shopped at. Endless Mining, I know DJ vouches for. I've never shopped there, but he's in the chat, and I like somebody that's actually been around. Geek of All Trades, dude, gifting 5 memberships. You're awesome. Thank you so much, guys. Don't forget to link your YouTube with Discord, and you'll get access to the VIP chat. I'll be doing some live streams and stuff that are going to be exclusive, I think, this week coming up, because I'm not going to be on my normal schedule this week coming up. So you guys can, yeah, well, we'll talk about that probably either later today or tomorrow morning. But it is payday. Thank you, Mr. Geek of All Trades. So we have Let's see. Solar Miner, Magic Lucky, Slaw Squash, Kyle Rosa. Congratulations. And who else? Who else? Let's see. Said 5. I missed somebody. Solar Miner, Magic Lucky, Slaw Squatch, Kyle Rosa. I don't know. I must have missed one. Patrick. Oh, Patrick Murphy. He's a mod. That's why it looked weird. Gotcha. Appreciate it, man. You guys are awesome. CCXD, how can you pay for a membership using crypto? You can't. Well, all right. So I was actually thinking of that, right? Because I don't know if you guys know, YouTube now is going to be, or they are taking 50% of the cuts, right? And I don't like to put donation things in my description. It just seems weird, right? So I don't know. It's either I could just throw an ad in randomly during the middle of the day, or I try to do it at the end of the video, like right before I end it. I'll hit the ad button, right? Just so whatever. I mean, you guys aren't watching it anyways, right? It's just my end screen. So I'll throw an ad in there, or I could throw one in like at the beginning or something, if you guys don't mind. That's how Red Panda's been scamming people, I heard. That's just what I heard. I don't know if it's true. DJ, is it true? Tell me. Tell me if it's true. Oh, you guys are awesome. All right, so again, I'll be back today later on around 2 p.m. and we'll go over that ASIC stuff. I want to find the good deals. Let's see. Did Endless Mining, I think he said something and I missed it. The prices went down a ton since that last update. Endless Mining, smart man. I knew you were smart. I knew it. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll go through today before the live stream. I'll try to get some prices going, and I'll make sure I update yours first, and then I'll update all the others as fast as I can, right? And then we'll go over and we'll just do like what's the most profitable miner now. I kind of want to go over coins and who's had the most I guess price gains in the past couple days. We can do that actually. We can look at that right now. So I'll show you guys how I'm going to do it. Just go to CoinGecko and literally just click on the 24 hours, past 24 hours, who's up the most. And you can see the percentage yields basically on what all these coins are getting. So Tether's 2%. Biggest one so far. Immutable X. Never even heard of this. IMX. Have you guys heard of that? What is this? 8.1%. Everything else is going down. This is going up. Why? Let's see. Max. When did it come out? 2021. Interesting. And then it's just been dead. I mean, 2022 sucked. So this is the end of the bull run, right? So I don't know. I don't know anything about this. Have you guys seen this coin? Heard of this coin? $1.05. What do you mean baked in? Let's see. Digital Fortress. I got premium because you don't care. Nice. Power mines. Go shovel. No time. No time for lives. No time for lives for you. Also, I want to know what you guys think about this. Is this bad? Or is it, I don't know. I honestly don't know how I feel about it. Actually, Mining King's here. He was here. Let's see. Let me refresh these pages. The market cap of Caspa is now above the market cap of Flux. What do you think about that, Mining King? If he's here. Oh, he did. He just freaking donates. As soon as I say it, he donates. You didn't have to do that. $2. Thank you so much for the super chat. He said, claim those PA Algorand came out today. Oh, the parallel assets. Nice. Parallel assets on Flux. Well, isn't that interesting though? Right? The market cap in Caspa is like above Flux now. It's kind of strange, right? Thinking of selling equipment to Matador. It's a bad time to sell. If you can hold on to it, not financial advice. If you can hold on to your equipment and not sell it until the next run up, you're going to be better off. That's just a fact. You know what I mean? You can claim what you have staked in nodes at the Mining King. Interesting. I want to know what he thinks about the whole market cap being 20 million lower now than Caspa, which is insane. Insanity in Zelcor. Come on, King, give it to us. I want to know. I want to know what you think. Big brain moment. Don't disappoint. All right, let's go to mine the ASIC. I just want to see, just for shits before we get out of here, guys, hit that like button, please. Appreciate you. If you're driving, don't worry about it. It's okay. All right, let's see. So right here, man, oh, wrong way. Oops, there we go. All right, most profitable right now is the D9. The Dash miner. Best price they could find is 8,500. Again, we're going to go over ASIC prices this afternoon. 34 bucks a day. 34.84. Actually, this is... Which one did you... Oh, no. This is it. Yeah. D9. This is the one DJ won. Congratulations to DJ, by the way. You won this from Bitmain. I don't know when he's supposed to get it, but... Holy shit. The D7 is 1.2 gigahash, and that's in second place at 22. What's Dash at? Damn. It's crazy. Because the K7... I mean, the K7 was up there the other day. 69 bucks for Dash. Jeez, I feel like this wasn't... Man, hold on. Let's just look. Man, holy shit. Dash went up over $1,000. 15... What? I guess I've never looked at the all-time high. What? $69 for Dash. Nice. Says Geek of All Trades. Dude, thank you for the gifted memberships again. You didn't have to do that. But what the hell? 1,500 bucks just about for Dash? Like what? That's insanity. But see, like these charts concern me. Do they concern you guys? Like 1,500 bucks the first bull run, 2017. Second bull run, 2021. Freaking doesn't even get up to 500. Doesn't even get to half. Barely a third. And now it's just like 69 and over here. That's it. It's crazy. All the older coins went up in 2017. Yeah, no, I get that. But I mean, obviously it was a huge pump, right? I mean, back then crypto was like just getting its foot through the door, right? Yeah, just like Raven. I just, you know what? I haven't worn this sweatshirt in a while, and I figured it was time. What is Raven even doing? Raven's probably freaking awful right now. I haven't seen it at all. I haven't looked at it in a long ass time. It's still 130 in the rankings. Top 130. Oh, it's in top 200, so that's cool. 2 cents. It was 3 cents the other day. What's the max for Raven, actually? Let's see. This shit got up to 20 cents. Jesus. 23. Let's see. According to CoinGecko, it says 28 cents Raven. I don't think it'll ever see that again, unfortunately, but pretty sick. Pretty sick that it's still alive and just kind of putting along is what it is. So, more interesting though. Again, K7 got kicked down. CKB, I think that was a huge little hype thing too, right? Nervos. We talked about that the other day. It's kind of neat. All in on Meow Coin. Ugh. I have to kick you out of Misfit Mining. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed, King. I'm gonna send you a pooper scooper for Christmas. This year coming up. That's what's happening. You're getting a pooper scooper and a sticker. That's it. That's all I'm sending you. Imagine those K7s and D9s. Sorry, those K7, D9, and KA3 numbers in the bull run. I know. So like, yeah, it's gonna be sick. Well, this is also at 10 cents, by the way. Anybody wondering? This price right here, right? So let's just look at no electricity costs, right? If you had free electric, this thing would be making $41 a day. And yeah, these prices, they'd be killing it, right? I mean, look at this. So I have, let's see how much I'm losing on the L7. 25. I'm right here. I'm making 52 cents a day. Look at this. The Amount L7 9050, it gets around 9,200, I'd say. I think it's like 9.2, 9.3. But yeah, 52 cents a day. It cost me 20 bucks a day to run this thing in electric. It's insane. It's insane. But I mean, the thing's still profitable. It's heating my house, so I'm like kind of two birds with one stone. I do have it in low power mode, and dude, I'm so mad I screwed up that video. I'm so freaking mad about that. That's like the most aggravating thing on the planet. So the low power mode that came out, the way Bitmain does their efficiency rating is foolish. It's like wattage divided by hash rate, and the lower percentage is more efficient. And I'm used to doing the hash rate divided by the wattage, and that gives you like a, you know, above the decimal point efficiency rating, right? And the higher numbers, the better. So it's like, yeah, I screwed it up. I was so pissed. I was like, God damn it. So I had to put something in the freaking description in the notes. I was like, well, I messed up, calculated it. I didn't calculate it wrong. I just looked at it wrong. So the low power mode is more efficient. Thing runs like, I think it's 60. Let me see if I can actually pull it up. It's like, I think it's 65 or something. 100 or 6.2 rather. 6.2 gigahash. Let's see. I'm gonna log in. Nope. Oh my god. It's not gonna let me log in. Hold on. I want to log into my Antminer dashboard and show you guys. I don't know why it won't let me in. You know what? Let's do this. Let's go to my HiveOS. I can do that. I lied. I can't. I don't have my phone. What the hell's my phone? God damn it. I don't have my phone. It's upstairs. Damn. All right. Never mind. Epic fail. Fail. I was going to log into my my HiveOS because my HiveOS hub shows my ASIC, the L7. Damn it. All right. Anyways, guys, love you all. I got to get out of here. I got to go take care of the kids. I will, I'll be back again around 2 o'clock or so, depending on how my son's feeling. He's feeling better. He was sick, but yeah, it's been hard getting him down for nap time. So I'll try to be here around 2 p.m. again. Real quick, we have a super chat. Crypto Bow Hunter. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. Do you have any thoughts on Helium IoT miners? I have a couple. I'm uncertain about the future of the project. That's more of a network bits question. I don't have any thoughts on it actually right now. I can, if you want, Crypto Bow Hunter, if you're around 2 o'clock, I can do some searching on it if you'd like, and we can bring it up. I really don't talk about Helium too much though, because Helium's like, I don't even know. One second, let me just see. Let me see. Where is Network Bits when you need him? Mr. Network Bits. Hello, where are you? Let's see if we can find this. Oh, let's see if we can. IoT World, let's see. What do you have? Which one? What miners do you have? I have the, what is it? The MNTD, the rack one. IoT SIM cards for global connectivity. I appreciate the $5 super chat though. God, this screen's so bright. I can't do it right now. I can't do it. Sorry, fellas. I apologize. Man, I feel bad. You have the rack? Okay. Interesting. I mean, it's okay. You're not going to ROI on it anytime soon. I hate to say that, but it's kind of true. We can dive into it a little bit though. We can dive into it today if you'd like, or if not today, we could try to do it tomorrow. I'll try to get Network Bits on and we can have a discussion, but I appreciate it. Jump, I'm live. Have a great day. Power Minds. You're a pain in the ass. I'm just kidding. All right, hold on. I'll forward people to you. Hold on, people. Hold on. Hit that like button, please, on the way out. You guys are awesome. We're going to jump over and raid Mr. Power Minds. This kid. Hand him a butt. If you guys like stubbornness and troubleshooting rigs, this is the stream to go to. I'm just kidding. All right. Hopefully you guys have a good day. I will see you again at 2 p.m. And then we'll go from there. And we're going to go over ASICs real soon. Patrick Murphy, Titan Nightmare, Fully Electric, Joker Miner, Road Puts. You guys are awesome. Retro Mike, you suck, but I love you still. Sloth Squash, Magic Lucky, All Set Miner. Get out of here. Have a good day. Happy Friday. See you guys at 2 p.m. Peace.